Yeah, there we go. All right. So let's see what we got in store for the day. Today's date in game is January 19th, 2029. In real life, that is my oldest nephew's birthday. So looking at our schedule coming up for the month of January, while the window is open, we do have Blackpool, who's the bottom of the table to take on. So that should be an adventurous time. We've got West Brom, who is 5th. That's going to be a tough game. Middlesbrough, which is 9th. And then Blackburn 8th. So we got kind of a warm-up game against Blackpool. Then we got some rough games coming forward. We did win the cup game in the FA Cup against Colchester. We drew our next opponent, which will either be West Ham or Newcastle coming up next month. So we'll probably get to that this stream. I've been doing some scouting to see if anybody's popped up on the radar. Nothing much, though I will say I did put Jack Tucker up on the block because I'm just not utilizing him enough. And we actually had a number of deals come in for him. St. Louis City, if AC36 was here, he would be very excited about that. St. Louis City come in. Barnsley, AFC Wimbledon, and Burton all come in with offers for Jack Tucker, who is 29 years old. Another one that was out there the last time we let the stream was Lewis Binks. Had an offer from Inter Miami. He turned that one down. So he's very unhappy with his training. I'm not sure why. Let's take that off. He'll probably get a little bit happier here. I probably need to monitor their training just a little bit more. Just to see. Anything else on this? Y'all really just had this? This is all that's on this screen? Can I look up training happiness? Overall training performance. Okay, we got that. Insert column training happiness. Then I think we have training happiness details. There's so many like custom things that I've just not set up. Because if you did that, it would take like a week. Fills the individual training. Sam Curtis doesn't like his individual training. His ball control. He also doesn't like big matches. I'll yield with the assistant coach on these. Matty Pollock is not happy about his training either. He is training ball control. You would think that they would be happy since they're playing ball-playing defenders, but I guess not. Lewis Binks we already took care of. David Pickwell does not enjoy his, which I'm not sure why. He's alone. I wonder if on that screen, can we add training rating, workload? It'd be great if you could like put what the assistant coach thought they should do. But other than that, it's been a quiet transfer window. The only other thing that I did is I did move up a player from the under 21s who I probably should have done a while back. We just didn't have room for him. But if Max or Jack Tucker's getting ready to leave, we will have room for him. And that is Travis Howe. Travis Howe has been kind of our hidden gem, but he's been kind of injured and not able to go. But he is a good attacking midfielder or a midfielder playing the mezz. He has some killer first touch and techniques. So I think he's going to be able to distribute the ball and be well. And we'll probably be signing him to a new contract here very soon. He's wanted on loans, but we'll have to see. He does have a bad competitive streak, but I think we brought him up before and he just got hurt when he was younger, and then he's just not. But he's had 32 caps with St. Kitts and Nevis. Hey, Zenas, how are you doing?
Hello there.
So I think that's the only reason. I mean, he's got a lot of big stats, but then he's got a lot of like just jumping reach of 3 and long, heading of 6 and tackling of 6. So he's really good in certain spots, but then other spots, it's kind of one of those things. Yeah, I just got done taking me a big 2-hour nap. I was exhausted. I have been kind of looking, let me see if I can bring my list up. I really did comb through like my entire youth squad off stream. And there's a number of players that I may bring up next year. Travis Howe's the only one I thought that looked like he could. There's some other ones who are trending down, like Cesar Gutierrez here. I thought he could be another striker in the future. These are players that I probably should have brought up earlier in the year and let them play in some of the cup games and things. Stephen Baines is one that I've really been looking at. Let me see if I can find him here. He may have got... Well, he's probably on the... I don't even see him now. There he is. He's a player. He's got 16 heading. He's got 19 bravery. I think he's got a chance to come up as well. His consistency is pretty bad. He's unambitious, though, and I think that's been the biggest killer with him, is determination of 14, but yet he's unambitious. And I think that personality trait has just destroyed him in his developing. Sergio Ramos to Galatasaray. Good Lord, official. Wow. I haven't paid attention to. I need to get I've got the Premier League app on my phone, but I need to get a soccer app that like is not just for one league. It's for like all the leagues, so I can get in there and like browse and read about it. Because I miss a lot of news. Let's see. Mullenby and Clark are two other people that I'm kind of watching to see if we can bring them up. Mullenby, Al Clark here. Again, they've got some certain spots, but technicals are so low, they've got to develop. They're out on loans right now. Listen, soccer, football, it's interchangeable. Y'all are lucky that I don't put a country drawl on the word. I use some fit now. Who else was I looking at? Oh, we've got a couple of like backs that look really, really good. I think they're out on loan right now. Obviously, John Clark. I will probably bring him up again next year. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if he's worth it. He's so old now. Jordan Dillon is one that I think could be one for the future. But again, he's got to get going. Though he is outspoken, short-tempered, and confrontational. Kind of like me. And then let's see here. Did Valverde go out? I don't think so. Yeah, the one with the highest potential is this Reese Thomas. And I don't know. I'm just not seeing it. He is out on loan right now. If he wasn't, I would probably bring him in and just see what he could do in some of the games. But if you compare him to Mingalvio in blue, he has a ton of growing to do. So it's just, he's not there yet. And this Trevor Armitage, they're really pushing him. If he can get his crossing up, which is starting to drop now, I don't know what's happening to him. I think it's his determination. His determination 6. And I think if their determination is low, then that just destroys them from ever, like, just really growing. I think I was also looking at Clark, or not Clark, but Owen. If I could find him here. Riley Owen, who could play this wing really well. But I don't think I would have a spot for him to bring him up. He and John King. And if there's one I'm going to keep for next season, it's probably going to be John King. Because I think John King can develop just a little bit more than he can. He's also 21, while Owen. Because we've got an issue that's developing with our boy Armstrong Oko Flex. Armstrong Oko Flex has almost become a superstar. You know, that's kind of what I'm doing. You know, problem is both of them's over 21. So if we register the team, I think I have to get what's his name a number. Did we already get him a number? How at? He's number 37. Okay. Oh, wait. John King is already registered, so we can bring him up. Is what's his face registered? Owen. I'm not seeing Owen. So what I might do is put Owen on the main team as well. Valverde, I think, is one that I was looking at. Richie Rooney is the only like center back we have that could be able to. But he's 5'7". That's an issue. He could be a great defensive midfielder. We may have to look at him for that one going forward. I'm just trying to find some spots that we could plug in backup players without having to spend money, because I think we're going to run into an issue. Because here's what I'm talking about with that issue. Armstrong Oko Flex all of a sudden is now worth $14 to $15.5 million. And he wants a hellacious contract coming up. And I'm afraid that we're not going to be able to afford it. So that is something we're going to have to keep an eye on. All right, we need, if Riley Owen, we need to get him registered. There was one guy that was registered that I don't think we need. Drew Pickens is, oh no, that's, if Tucker leaves, we'll have his spot. It's kind of what we're waiting on. Okay. I thought we had somebody picked that wasn't part of the thing, but I'm just going to have to wait and see. That's cool. That'd have been neat to see the Queen. All right, so we got a game today up against Blackpool. And probably a good chance to put some players in. Wouldn't mind getting Riley Owen on the bench. We've got Travis Howe on the bench. We're going to try to get him out there today. For some reason, I thought I brought King up, but maybe I didn't. He's under 21, so if I move him to the senior squad, do we have to register him or can he play? He's got a thing there, so but I can't do anything with it. Yeah, Riley Owens the only one we need to get. I may drop Sam Mather also with that injury. We'll just have to see what's going to happen with him. Now, can we get he on the bench? John King could go on the bench. We do have a few injuries today, so we got to be a little careful. All right, let's get to it. Hope everybody's been having a great weekend. Hope you're ready to face the work week. I'm kind of in a good mood. I've only got to go into the office twice this week, which is amazing because I just hate going there. All right. I think we got everybody we want for this one. Ben Goodliff really needs to play some today. I may actually start Ben Goodliff. All right, we're in decent form. Blackpool's in fair. We're at home today. No, we're on the road. Wow, Bloomfield Road, they're charging $34 a ticket. That is cray-cray. All right, everybody seems like they're motivated. Let's see if we can go out here and get some points. We've got Mason Burstow up front, Morgan Rogers, Oko Flex, Zappazotti in there today because we've got some injuries, so we're bringing in some of the lone players. Tommy Doyle, Matty Longstaff in midfield, Murphy, Binks, Ben Goodliff, Sam Curtis, and then Lewis Lord in goal. Jim Goodwin of Blackpool, they're on the verge of relegation, sitting in last place. Gyökeres up front, Godwin, Scullion, and Tapia with him. Sheaf and Yates in midfield, Colominia, Ekapitete, Anderson, and Lyons with Sherpen in goal. Josh Smith, I went to school with him. It's sleeting. It's 37 degrees out. We'll see what's going on. 37 seems a little cold. And we will get going. The sleet is amazing England weather, as some of you all have told me. They are wearing some orange kits today. We have the greens. I've sometimes debated putting orange into the Drake's uniforms, but I don't know. We'll see how the team starts out the day. We are sitting in second place, 3 points ahead of Nottingham Forest currently. And it looks like Alex Murphy has come up lame out here. So this is not good. I literally did not bring anybody that can replace him. That sucks a little bit. I think Matty Longstaff can maybe play back there. All right, throwing for us. Matty Longstaff goes in the Binks. We got Golding in there now. Zappazotti back to Binks. Matty Longstaff again. We got Matty Longstaff playing out there on that side. He's never played there before, so it's going to be awkward. We turn the ball over. Here comes Lyons. Does a little nice move. He's got double coverage. We are fighting. They're going to swing it in. Curtis is going to kick that out. Oko Flex runs over and gets it. Flex over to Golding. Up to Tommy Doyle. Doyle. Good move. Zappazotti with it. He's going to play it up to Morgan Rogers. They turn it over. Longstaff will knock it down with that red head of his. Zappazotti again. Golding. Good build up here. Doyle looks. He's got Burstow. Burstow back. They got Rogers on the streak. Rogers in. Oh, he just barely misses it. Oh, it was such a good build up. But Morgan Rogers just couldn't wheel it in. And if there is a weakness for him playing out there at left wing, that is it. Matty Longstaff is being played out of position. Free kick here. Tommy Doyle sends it in. Oko Flex. It's off the post. And we'll get a corner from it. The Drake's putting some pressure on here, but nothing as of yet. Doyle swings this one in. Oko Flex heads it down. It gets knocked down. Better give the team some encouragement. They're just not doing too well right now. 30 minutes in, and we don't really have anything to show from it. Go attacking the last 10 minutes here. We'll head that over the net. 43rd minute. Yeah, I was thinking like some orange and that blue we use would look good together, but well, I mean, you could see the color scheme right here with the orange and blue. So we do go into halftime. They've had 2 shots, none on target. We've had 9 shots, 4 on target. We are just not getting the ball in. All right, everybody's motivated. We're just going to have to watch and see. Curtis picking up a yellow. All right, we're just not doing well here. Bringing Gabo in. I'm going to bring the youngster Lockhart, or not Lockhart kid. I'm going to bring King in. Hey, Mad Martin, what's going on?
Hello there.
We'll see if they can make some differences. Throw in here for us. Matty Longstaff into Binks. Binks over to Ben Goodliff. Over to Golding. We went more attacking now. Here's Ngabo, and Ngabo up to Doyle. Doyle gives it over to King. King to Burstow, and the youngster. Oh, what a shot! Not disappointed. John King, the youngster, immediately makes an impact. Literally his first touch on the ball, he finds Mason Burstow, and as Burstow curves it in, he bends it like Beckham. 1-0 Drakes. Well, there's you some action-packed goal action. It still says my one player, it looked nervous coming on, but yet... I'm going to bring Hal in, too. He's a youngster. Northern Michigan. We have a lot of youth on the left side of the field and out of placement, so we'll see what they can do over there. Our back line is exhausted, though. Four minutes of extra time if we can hold on. Matty Longstaff throws it in. He goes long, tries to find Burstow. Burstow heads down. Here's John King, the youngster. The youngster in, cock hit. Sherpin makes the save. Oh, no. They get one last chance here. Not like this. Scullion will head it away. Serjan has it. It's deflected. I don't like that they're showing this. We're literally a minute past. We'll head it away. Come on, ref. Yes, he blows the whistle in there and in the box. I love it. We'll take the 3 points. Ooh, and we move within 6 points of AFC Bournemouth. 4 points up of Nottingham Forest here in the automatic promotion spots. We got Hal for $30,000 2 years ago. Let's see what they had to ask me. Matty Longstaff has made 125 league appearances. It was a great moment for him. I'm proud of what he's brought to this team. You've enjoyed a brilliant soccer. The sky's the limit for this group. Mason Burstow's goal was a bit special, wasn't it? It was brilliant. What a great goal. Have you come to settle on your current tactical approach? We work out the best practical approach and go with it. Players in the modern game have to show they can adapt. I mean, we played him way, but he's got a mix of talents. We just had to put him over there because of an injury. I'm kind of upset it doesn't figure that out. India Pan needs one more appearance and we'll get $250,000, and we really need that because we're $280,000 in the hole. We could sell Jack. I'm trying to deal Janelle Bennett too. We do have a week off before West Brom. One of my friends messaged me about hotel handicap accessibility since we have that issue with my mom. Because some of their websites will say rooms are handicap accessible, but handicap accessible doesn't always mean it's wheelchair accessible. Because we found that out once. We got a hotel place and it said it was handicap accessible, but when we got there, the shower was definitely not handicap accessible. Chris Popov. William Hurtado. Nino Van Doren. I don't know if we got the money to go after anybody, to be honest, right now. I've been offering Janelle Bennett out. I like Mario and Sonic more than Smash Bros. Aren't they characters in Smash Brothers though? So we've got a set of 3 games coming up that are going to be very tough. It's really going to determine what our team is made of. What is West Brom's tactic, I wonder? I didn't like what Zappazotti did this last game. I'm going to put Boyd out there and let him get some time. Ipswich wants Janelle Bennett. I wonder if they'll come after him or not. So far, though, I'm keeping the team happy, and that is a good result. Knock on wood, because usually I don't. Drew Pickens has got a tight Achilles. That's not good. I don't know if I'll ever get to those, Yankee Gal. I've got so many games on my docket that I want to do. I really need to win the lottery so that I could play through them all. That or I'm going to have to find a very rich sugar daddy who wants to support me on Patreon so that I can retire from work and play video games all day. Veggie, do I even want to know? Time to get the OnlyFans going. I don't think anybody on OnlyFans would be interested in my country feet, where I grew up in the country. And well, why is my chair not going? There. Okay. We'll do it live. I'll just stay right here. Oh, sorry, Veggie. Show a sugar daddy and you know what, at Mad Martin, at this point, I'll take either one.
What are you doing, step bro?
No, I should have known. Are you calling me a big mouth? You know what they used to say in middle school? $20 is $20. Wow. Thanks, Veggie. I appreciate that. Makes me a little sad. Our girl Emma Hayes got hired again. Forgot who hired her though. I bet if I see their symbol. I think it was she was at Fleetwood, I think. No, she was somewhere else. Bristol City, I think, hired her. Yeah. Yeah, she was at Fleetwood Town and just went to Bristol City. So I know you all like to keep up with her. Did you go over the stuff that kept you from last stream? I don't know. I may have done it on my own. Yeah, the scouting. I did go through that. That's when I brought up Travis Howe and stuff. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was trying to come up with ways to save a little bit of money, but Jack Tucker has decided to turn down the chance to leave the club. He rejected contracts from St. Louis City, Barnsley, Burton Albion, and AFC Wimbledon. Well, that's going to knock one of those young guys. It'll probably knock Riley Owen from making the squad. So we'll have to use John King. But John King showed he could do it. Kid looked good. Hey, Makatayuki, what's going on?
Hello there.
No offers for Bennett. Wish you can instruct your I know you can instruct your general manager to do loans, but I wish you could make him get money from loans, like try to make money off of some of them. And that's something he doesn't normally do. So, you followed the channel. You know what you did was wrong. But the question is, how are you going to make things right? Hey, Scrap Z, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that.
Hello there.
Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. I'm aware that Jack Tucker intends on considering his options at the end of his contract, and mine isn't made up regarding his future. He stopped short of confirming his intentions. Jack Tucker's contract runs out at the end of the season, so I don't know what he's going to be considering. I'm not offering him a new contract. Our home advantage gives us the edge against fourth place West Brom. I don't know if I believe that. Scraps, hope you're having a good day. Hope you're staying out of trouble out there in the world, that we know it. So, yeah, I don't think we got anybody else that's like, unless somebody comes after Janelle Bennett's wanted, but Ipswich, Travis Hill's wanted, Howe's wanted, but we're going to keep him on the main roster. I really want him to get more time to develop. I mean, Jack Tucker's 29. I tried to get him another place to go so he gets some time, and he just didn't want it. I mean, I tried to take care of my players, but, you know, it is what it is. If they don't want to listen to their obviously more intelligent manager, Stephen Thomas, then that's their prerogative. I don't know what else to do for them. My familiarity on the tactics is also like stagnated, and I don't know why. I know we have great coaching. Put him on here until he's fit. Riley Owen. Just make him available for the under 21s because he's probably not going to be able to. No! They took Lockhart Kid away from us. He was recalled. He was being whatever. He was not. I bet they won't let us have him back either. Nope, there's no way we'll get him back. Well, that sucks. So that really puts us on this. I mean, that opens up a spot, but Lockhart Kit played the other side. Ooh. That was something I didn't think would happen because the game very rarely does that. I don't think we've ever had a loan recalled like that. I don't know why this is taking forever to I know we got Sanders and Gabo who can play over there. So that's not really a big issue, but I do always like to have somebody else in the works just in case. Actually, we should probably check Man City, who is our affiliate, and see if they have anybody who is listed. Maybe Erling Haaland, they would let him come down and, be alone. Andy Sutton, he's already out. Matthew Edwards. I think we tried to get Matthew Edwards before, and they wouldn't let us. Let's see if they'll change their tune now. I could definitely play him at that Mez position. That would move Ngaba up. You told me you won too. You didn't. I don't think you told me specifics. That's awesome. Congrats, man. I don't know if I'll ever be to that point. So yeah, I think Ngabo can play. Yeah, he could play up here really well, being Oko Flex's backup. And then we had Sam Mather in case he got injured. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I'm going to offer him again. I get told that a lot. I'm a really bad glutton for punishment on myself when I set up saves or whatever I do, whether it's American football or whatever, of setting it up where I start from the hardest difficulty. Okay, yeah, so we got offers from other teams again. I think his buyout is $150K. And they all come up, it looks like. All right, West Bomb today. I just felt it would have been cheating if I would have just loaded up my team with lots of money from the beginning. I wonder how and Boyd. Oh, Boyd's actually more developed than him. I mean, that's interesting. Okay, so the right person is starting. Good. I can't believe we lost Lakakit. I did not even think that was, I didn't even fathom that being an option. All right, big game today. West Brom head coach Scott Brown, Mr. Serious. He's got Daryl Dyke up front, Moran, and Isaiah Jones up front with him. Edmonds, Green, and Shackleton, defensive midfield. Williams, Jesus, Ricardo, and Estevez in the back line. Josh Griffith, who looks like he's 14, is in goal. We got Burstow, Rogers, and Flex up front. Marwood getting a start today. Doyle and Longstaff, longtime Drakes, Murphy, Binks, Pollock, and Curtis, our normal back line. And Lewis Lord in there. He's finally back up to par. Matthew Donahue is the official. It's 42 degrees. It's raining. It's showering. We'll see what goes on here. Let's see what your 42 is and your... Why can I not spell temp anymore? I'm going crazy. All right, they're in the white and blue kits. We are in the green and blue, and we're underway here at Jack White Stadium, and they get a free kick right at the start. Very bad position. Wall being put in position, and it's off the post, and Lord will fall on it. Very lucky there. I don't think he even saw that. We get a free kick. Tommy Doyle at the other end. So lots of action in the first 3 minutes here, this one. Doyle swings it in. Oko Flex off the top of the net. Flex won it. He just couldn't keep it down. These are the tough games we have to really come out on top. 16 minutes in, though. Not much action from us. Our team playing a little stagnant. Oko Flex picking up a yellow in the 16th minute indeed. Not sure what's going on, but it's a very back and forth game. Doyle picking up a yellow here. Go balance mentality, and then let me actually go in here and take off. Get stuck in. I feel like that's just a disaster waiting to happen. Starting to take advantage, but nothing really coming from it here. It's like we're going to go into the locker room all squared up at 0-0. A third red card goes out to them in the late in the half. They've got a lot of tired players on the field right now. Their back line is really... Do I come out and try to punch them in the face? I think we will. Tommy Doyle, it's off the wall. It's up in the air. Pollock. Rogers sends it in. Binks. It's over the top of the net. That would have been a great goal in the first minute and a half of the second. Throw in for us here. Curtis throws it in. Matty Pollock. He's looking for a new contract. Here's Binks. Boyd Marwood. Matty Longstaff. Pollock back with it. Pollock brings it up. Gets it to Doyle. Doyle will send it across midfield. We'll turn the ball over. No, we get it back. It's up to Burstow. Burstow over to Oko Flex. Flex. Burstow. Marwood. Oh, and Boyd Marwood. The youngster comes in and gets a goal in the 48th minute. That was some of the sloppiest play I've ever seen, and somehow Mason Burstow, what a pass to the young kid Boyd Marwood. 1-0, and I was right to come out there and do that. I knew they were looking a little tired. Their backline's still wore out right now. Free kick for them, though. Jesus over to Williams. Edmonds Greens. We'll play it over the top. Oh, Williams out there by himself. He's still out there. We'll get some defense there. They'll send it in. They'll kick it way out. Back to Ricardo. Shackleton with it now. They brought everybody forward. Estevez sends it in. Dyke, it's deflected. Dyke's got it again. Sends it back out. It's in again. Binks clears it out. They're going to continue the attack. No, that's going to be it. Okay. All right. I want to switch back to this. Hmm. I'm gonna bring Hal in. That yellow card scares me. Flex has a yellow card too. Don't really know what to do with that. Flex hasn't done well since he asked for that new contract, but we'll see if we can get something going here. They've changed. Let's get this going. 65 minutes in. They've got 4 yellow cards. They've made 2 more changes here. Let's see what my assistant says. Pressing on Ricardo. That makes sense. Howe and Gabo. And Gabo back to Pollock. Gabo again over the Marwood. Marwood with the goal today. He'll go back to Pollock in the back line. Sam Curtis. Pollock. Drake's building up here. Lewis Binks. Marwood again. Marwood back to Binks. Matty Longstaff, the Red Rocket, gets it up. Here's Hal, the youngster. He's in there. Oh! Hal gets a goal! We just called him up from the under 21s, and we put him in there, and he makes an impact. So the 2 youngsters on our squad that we brought up slowly, Hal hit it right off his face. That's embarrassing. Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, though. Put a couple of defensive subs in. Fresh legs. "10 minutes to go. I'll even praise the team." McNabb's going to be mad at me for putting him out there. 4 minutes of extra time. It looks like we're going to take this one from West Brom 2-0, and I am shocked. Shocked, I tell you, by that result. That official went bonkers with yellow cards today. Good Lord, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 yellows today. Matthew Donahue needs to chill. So now we're 6 points behind Bournemouth. We do have 4-point cushion against Nottingham Forest now. See the refs rating? Yeah, we'll go back and look at that here in a second. Hit a 5-6. 10 yellows. That's the most he's give all season. He had a 5-8 earlier. He's give out 69 red cards. Nice. That is the satisfying win. I'm very happy. Lewis Lord has looked unbeatable between the 6 in recent games. What do you think of his current streak? He's the last line of defense behind a very competent unit in front of them. Your side collected a number of cards today. Are you concerned? No. Your unbeaten run continues. How long can you keep it? Confidence is through the roof. Is there a complacency? Smile warmly. We've always had to be wary, but I doubt it's going to happen. Do you know why Mason Burstow found it so hard to take his chances today? He had a very good game and he will score on another day. I'm happy with how he played. Are you perhaps relieved to have won a match that might have otherwise been marred by questionable... I don't want to talk about refs. Are you putting words in my mouth? Shut up. Go talk to the other coach. Bad day at the office, said Scott. The game is over. I don't really want to talk about it. Luton had paid Drake FC $250K as part of the Will Andy-Apan transfer deal. He's played in 20 games for Luton Town. That definitely helps us. Gets us some more money that we needed. So Middlesbrough and Blackburn coming up now. Looks like both of those teams have squandered a little bit. Mullenby's another guy we're going to have to look at. We got a few players. They're not like Premier League talent, but they could fill holes instead of us going out and spending like millions of dollars. After our youth intake looks like trash again. Barnsley has made another offer. Okay. They want us to pay his. Oh my! Are you all serious? So I did see two of our loans that looked like they were running out. So I'm a little bit worried about that. Oh no, these are youngsters loans. Okay, good. I was worried that it was like players we had. Well, we're going to have to look for another loanee to come in. Since our affiliate wants us to pay for somebody, I just don't get that sometimes. He set the bench and done absolutely nothing for them. And then they're like, oh, well, you want to pay money for him? Well, he accepted a contract offer with who? He's going on loan to FC Nordsjælland.